All right, guys, so here goes nothing. You obviously don't know me. This is my first video. My name is Maggie. I am 27 years old. And what I have wanted to do, I've wanted to start YouTube for a long time. I am in the fitness industry. Who isn't these days? But what I really wanted to do is document. I'm 6 weeks out from my first bikini competition. I'm super excited about it. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I just was never really in the right mindset to do it. I would start, give up, count down the weeks, still not change much. I would still push myself in the gym, but it was nothing, I was never competition ready. I've been in prep for, let's see, this prep was a total of 14 weeks, so I've been in for a while. I got 6 weeks left. I'm excited. I've pushed my body to a whole other level that I'm proud of myself for, but I think I wanted to start this YouTube basically to hold myself accountable too, and to give you guys the ins and outs of what I'm going through and what to expect on your first show, because everything's brand new to me. Luckily for me, I am a certified personal trainer. I also have a nutrition and dietary background, things like that. So I don't have a coach at the moment. I'm taking myself through this solely on my own. I do want to do another show, and at that point, I think I will be hiring a coach. I have so many unanswered questions just that I kind of don't know what direction to go to, but luckily I've met so many people along the way through this journey, and I've opened myself up to a lot of people that I've met in the gym and posing and things like that, that I think it's, for my first show, it's a really good learning experience to do on my own. That being said, luckily I am at work right now, by the way. I work in an industry that is a holistic based physical medicine clinic, so at my disposal I have a small gym at work. I have a chiropractor, I have a nutritionist, I have massage therapist. So as a whole, I'm very rounded in the fact that I get access to all that stuff. So recovery and things like that, I don't have to worry about. I'm in an environment where everyone eats healthy. I don't have that pressure at work, or people, peer pressure me to eat things that I don't want to eat. So yeah, I really wanted to start this, and I was like, I don't have any followers. What's the point? There's no reason to do it. And everyone says, just start. Be yourself. Talk about what you want to talk about, and that's what I'm pretty much here to do. I'm not doing this for followers. I'm not doing this to gain a huge social media following. If that happens, great. I'm not going to be opposed to it, but I'm really doing this for me. My journey in fitness started, oh gosh, I guess you can say 7 years ago, 7 years ago, and that really started only because I remember distinctively one Christmas, like, nothing fit. All the presents I got, whether it be a sweater, a pair of jeans, a dress, nothing fit. And I was always the girl that was skinny fat. I hate that term, but I was never bigger than a size 4. I know that's crazy, but I was like a heavy size 4. I wasn't proportional, things didn't work out really well, and I was active all through high school and college and stuff, but then, life gets in the way. You start drinking, you start partying, you start hanging out with people that aren't into fitness either, and, we just go off track. Well, once that Christmas happened and nothing fit, I felt so uncomfortable in my skin. That's something I've never felt before. Before, I was always confident. I didn't really worry about what I looked like, what I wore, things like that. But then something snapped in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to lose weight. I have to fit into this role, blah, blah, blah. It started off slow, running, doing a little extra things, getting a gym membership, searching blog posts, sites, diets, whatever it was. And I started to get obsessed with it. But I started to get obsessed with it in the wrong way. I didn't know what I was doing at all. I'm pretty sure my diet consisted of like Diet Coke, Healthy Choice soups, Goldfish, and salads for like a solid year and a half. That's pretty accurate, like a solid year and a half. I wasn't getting any nutrients. I was barely taking in any calories. I was running my butt off. If I didn't run 4 or 5 miles a day, I mean, I thought my life was over and I was fat. And obviously that wasn't the case. I got to a point where I was so thin. I think my lowest weight was like 111. I'm also 5'7", so I'm not, a short girl. I was 111. I comfortably sit at about 140 right now with not tons of muscle, let's be honest, with mainly muscle. I'm about 15% body fat at the moment, but that's, regardless. So I got to be really thin. I was worried about what I ate all the time. I was worried about how much I worked out, things like that. It got to a very negative point, but I didn't realize that. I was always like, oh, I have to be skinnier, I have to keep going. That was just my mindset. I can't really pinpoint when I said, okay, that's it. I don't know, I always had my family or friends telling me I was really thin. I didn't see it. They were asking if things were okay. I was like, I'm fine, I don't get it. I feel like I'm not that thin, blah, blah, blah. And during that time, I was just kind of growing, finding myself. Well, at that point, I was about 111 pounds. I was in a relationship for about 4.5 years with a great guy. There's nothing wrong saying that. We turned out to be more friends. We both chose different paths. But it was a very safe relationship. We didn't go out. We didn't really, do much. We were very homebodies. Our date nights were movies, etc. Once that relationship ended, I was single for about 3 to 4 months, but then I got into another relationship. I got into a relationship with a guy that, totally great guy, but his lifestyle was, let's just say, extracurricular is a good word for it. So I went from really never going out to being a party girl. I would go out on the weekends, occasionally during the night after work, have some drinks, party, blah, blah, blah. I kind of let fitness fall to the wayside because I got consumed into that relationship. That relationship was not the best relationship. It lasted 3 years on and off. It wasn't a consistent. I think we dated consistently for a year, but it was just tumultuous, I don't know. I kind of lost myself, found myself again, but that's when I really started getting in the gym, being consistent with my workouts, gaining weight, but gaining weight the right way, taking nutrition into account. And I really found myself. I found what I liked. I fell in love with the sport of bodybuilding, lifting heavy weights, gaining muscle, not worrying about being super thin or what size I fit into, never checking my weight to where I used to be obsessed with the scale. Things just grew in a positive direction. Once I finally cut that person out of my life completely is when I truly gained my confidence back. I wasn't depending on if someone texted me. I wasn't depending on if I saw that person or if he was dating another girl or so on and so on. Once I let that obsessive kind of behavior away, everything opened up. I opened myself up to people in the gym. I found other like-minded people. I was still balancing life, I guess. I would go out. I wasn't dependent on alcohol to have fun. Once I found myself and what I liked, I feel like all those people kind of came into my life. And I don't know, I couldn't be more thankful for it. So, I was always dabbling with the idea about competing and, wanting to compete, but thinking, oh, maybe it's not for me. I kind of pulled the trigger. I was like, you want to know what? If you want to do something, do it. It's uncomfortable to you. Get out of your comfort zone and just go. And so that's what I'm doing, and I'm super proud of myself. I haven't had many low days about it. I'm excited for the journey. And I feel like once I said I was going to do it, I'm the type of person that's like, all right, tunnel vision, you're going to do it. And I don't know, that's where I want to grow. I want to grow my, brand or myself, my business, to help others, help achieve their goals. And the whole point of this YouTube is to basically take you along that journey with me. I'm not great with editing. I'll learn. I'm filming this on my cell phone. I'll get a camera eventually. But, it's not about that. It's about opening yourself up, finding yourself, and really allowing others to come to you too. And I'm super excited. I don't know. This is totally uncomfortable. I'm sorry it's super awkward. I'm at my desk, so there's sun shining in my face, but we're going to do it. I'm going to take you along on these 6 weeks. We're going to achieve, I don't know, every goal that I've set out for in terms of this competition, and I'm going to continue to film videos and talk through importance of things, whether it be diet, nutrition, workouts. I will film as much as I can. I don't know, I just want this to be a place to be informative, to be comfortable, and see where it goes from there. And I'm excited. I mean, if this video gets 1 view, 1 like, great. If it doesn't, it's okay, because I did it for me. I'm excited to keep y'all on this journey and hopefully grow. All right, well, I'll see you next time. Bye.